Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers showcase video. In today's video we're looking at something rather silly, and that is the instant minefield, which is this lovely thing right here. So this is a small blueprint that you can paste in that spawns in about 1,000 warheads, all scattered about like so, all ready prepped to explode as soon as something comes close to it. Now why would you want something like this? I don't know, but I found it quite fun and other people might find it fun as well. Pressing F10 and finding the instant minefield in the spawn menu, there we go. This is the first one, the smaller version, being 1056 large blocks. And we can see there we just copy and paste it in and it's all set up. But if this isn't enough for you, you can always go for the Instant Minefield Extreme, which is 10,000 blocks and 1 million PCU. So what we're going to do is have a quick fly around, and that'll be it, because there's not really much else to talk about. I just thought other people might enjoy trying to ram their ships through this and survive. So what I got is this ship from last time, or at least it might be last time, or it'll be the video after this. I haven't quite decided yet. But this is a medium-sized ship, and now it's time to ram it straight through the minefield. So coming all the way over to here and driving it straight forwards, we want to aim ourselves that way. Let's just plod along and see what happens. So here we go. The game is frozen and there goes all the explosions. We've hit stuff, the cockpit's gone, and now we're setting off all the mines myself by hitting into them with my body. And there is the rest of the ship. Spectacular stuff. Now you can get through the minefield if you're using a much smaller ship. So if I was to find, say, that should do. That should have some kind of space thrusters on it. There we go. We're now going to take this and we're now going to fly straight through all the stuff. The turret is not firing, but we can quite safely navigate our way through the minefield. It's not too dense, so it's not impossible to get through if you did want to set up a small trap. You just have to be very careful not to just accidentally bump into one. We're doing quite well here, haven't hit anything, but if I was, everything goes kaboom. But now we need to bring in the Instant Minefield Extreme, being 1 million PSU, and this is going to be rather crippling on performance. So here it is. The game is not too happy with it currently, so I'm just going to paste this in and hope it doesn't crash. And there we go, we are chugging quite a lot. It looks like a bunch of stars in the distance, but it is not. It is a bunch of deadly, deadly warheads. So let's just bring in the Albatross jump ship right here. Let's face it all the way around. There, I want to have it that way. Like that. And then we're just going to fly straight through it. Now this is quite a big ship. If I remember correctly, it is using heavy armoured blocks. So we should be generally okay for the most part. And it does have an airlock, which is very nice. Now I need to get all the way up to the bridge, wherever the bridge is. There we go. And now it's time to fly this thing forwards. So off we go. In fact, we can always turn on the guns. Let's just... Actually, the guns are turned on, but I don't think they'll target the warheads. Let's just go fly through all of this. Look at all of those warheads. Absolutely magnificent. And we've hit one of them. How do I know? Because the game has frozen up. So now we just can't wait to see what happens. I don't have high hopes for this working. Oof, and there we go. We have just caught up. I've been flung out of the sea. I've been waiting for quite a while for this to actually go through. And it looks like we have just lost the front of the ship, so we must have just glided a little bit onto it. So what I will do is come over to here, find myself a nice cockpit. Let's go for that. That'll do nicely. And just replace this turret with it. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's go like that. The game is still chugging quite a lot because it does not like these warheads. But if you had a much better PC than me, which most people will, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. So let's just keep going forward, shall we? I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen now. Apart from the frame rate, look at this go down. We're hitting warheads now. We're just banging into them. I'm losing control. We're split apart. And away it goes. But that is basically it for the Instant Warhead Minefield. There is not much else to talk about other than might be a good idea to stick to the smaller patches, just in case your computer cannot handle it. And if you do wish to play around with it yourself, my god, look at all these warheads everywhere. Absolutely fantastic. But yes, if you did want to play around with it yourself, there'll be a link to it in the description below, and I'll be back with another video somewhat soon. Bye bye.